Hi, everybody. This is Eileen with EileenGoesLean-VSG coming to you today on Tuesday, September 5th, 2017, for my week 32 post-op VSG update. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Happy to have you. And for those of you who are returning, thanks so much for coming back. So, I had my surgery on January 24th, 2017 at Roger Williams Medical Center with Dr. Pohl, and it's been 32 weeks. And so last week when I came to you having had a 4-pound weight loss in 1 week, and I was on cloud 9. Well, this week I'm not really on cloud 9 anymore. So I did have a loss this past week. My loss was 0.2 pounds. 0.2 pounds. And what that does is it brings my totals to my total weight loss since Halloween 2016, which was my all-time in the world high. I've lost 130.8 pounds, so 130.8, and since surgery it's 93.6. So you know what, I'll take it. The good news is it was a loss. The silver lining is it was a loss. The bad news is it was a really tiny loss. So this may be how it rolls for me, and it might be that I end up losing, I may stay the same for a period of time and then have a loss, and then stay the same for a period of time, then have a loss. I just am not sure how that's all going to play out. So I just have to keep sticking true to my plan. I did, for the most part, stick true to my plan last week, and as a matter of fact, on Wednesday and Thursday last week, so I come to you on Tuesdays. So on Wednesday and Thursday last week, I had additional losses, and then Thursday I gained about 2.5 pounds. How did that happen? Clearly, I did not eat enough to gain 2.5 pounds. I didn't even do anything really differently. The only thing I can tell you is that I had a couple of days back to back last week where I was tied up with my son and kind of busy and didn't eat my normal lunch. And, I had some nuts and stuff like that. But, sorry. But nothing that I think would have caused that. And then I kind of stayed the same. So say Thursday I was up a little. Friday I sort of stayed the same, maybe went down a little. Saturday sort of stayed the same. And then I went down Sunday. Did I go down? Sunday was kind of the same. I went down Monday and went down today. So I netted out to a 0.2 pound loss, which makes me, again, I'm thrilled to have a loss, believe me. Would I like it to be more? Of course. But the main thing that I don't want to lose sight of is that Wonderland is in my crosshairs. Wonderland is going to happen. Wonderland is in my sight. And, I have not revealed my total weight, but if you do some math, you can figure it out. But I got about 30 pounds to go till I'm into Wonderland. A little less than 30. We're going to call it 30 for tonight. To me, at this point, 30 pounds is nothing. I know they're going to be the hardest 30 pounds. I know that. But at this point in time, it's like, with all I've lost, 30 pounds is, I can do it. I can do it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So I can do it. I know what I have to do, and I'm just going to stay with it and just stay the course. And that's the right thing to do. So let's see. What else do I want to say this week? Just that the struggle is real, and it's very difficult to stay on track and stay the course and do the things you're supposed to do, and follow along and just stick with everything and not see the results on the scale. But you can see the results in other places. And my nephew is getting married, and so now he's getting married at the end of this month. So now we're on the hunt for, what are we going to wear to the wedding? What are we going to wear? So I've been kind of racking my brain, and as I've told you, I've brought a ton of stuff to Goodwill, and I've got some stuff and don't have other stuff, and what do I have, and I don't know. Anyway, so I found this dress, and if I knew how to edit, I'd stick the picture in. But anyway, I found this dress that I wore in 2006 to one wedding, and in 2008 I wore it to 2 weddings. I was referring to it as my wedding dress, and it's a perfect dress for a wedding. It's a black sort of A-line dress with a handkerchief bottom and sort of a tank top, and then it has a jacket over it, and so the underneath dress is solid black. The top jacket is light chiffon-y, kind of just a nice fabric, not too thin, not too heavy, just perfect. And it's a jacket with 3/4 sleeves and a ruffle around the whole jacket in black. and a ruffle around the sleeves in black, and the jacket, it has a little print to it. It's perfect. It's a perfect wedding guest dress. Perfect. It's not too dressy. It's not too casual. It's just perfect, and it fits wherever you go. I wore it to 3 weddings. It fit in all 3 weddings. It fit perfectly at all 3 weddings. So yeah. So I tried that on, and first of all, it's way too long because I used to fill it out this way. I used to fill it out this way, and now I don't. And so it goes to the floor. And when I sort of did the math and figured things out, I'm now 50 pounds lighter approximately than I was back then. So clearly, I'm always up and down. But when I wore it to those weddings, I'm now 50 pounds lighter than I was then. So of course it fit me tighter. In fact, when I wore it to the last wedding I wore it to was my nephew's wedding, my other nephew's wedding in 2008, and I was like a stuffed sausage in it. And now it's big. Anyway, I think it's probably too big. So I think I have to figure out what else I'm going to do for the wedding, and I don't think I have anything else around that I can wear. So I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep digging and looking and trying to find something. I'm going to keep at it, but not sure when I'm going to be able to find that. I have to think about that. Anyway, but that's an NSV. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Doesn't really help me for this month, but it's an NSV. Doesn't fit. The other thing is that I pulled out a top recently. Again, I'm sort of going through things and I'm finding things. Apparently, I've squirreled things away in all places in my house, clothes and stuff, and pulled out another top, put it on. And because it's been really chilly here. Tonight it's really hot, but it was really chilly. And pulled out a top, put it on Saturday because it was cold and rainy and icky. Put on this top, actually it was Sunday, put it on and it was too big. It was like a dress. This top was like a dress. And I'm like, crap, I love this top. It doesn't fit. So, so those are good NSVs. The other thing is I am able to now sit in my recliner, and I have mentioned I do a lot of knitting. I'm able to sit in my recliner and have my project next to me, not on my lap. It can be next to me because there's enough room in the chair for me and the project, which is pretty cool. So that's a good NSV. And this week, between trips to BJ's and Supermarket Dave's and Walmart and I've been at the store every single day, and I'm able to get around the store here, there, and everywhere, doing what I need to do, and it's been working out really well. And so I couldn't do that, even 3 months ago or 4 months ago, I couldn't do it. The other thing that I never ceases to amaze me is at BJ's we get the thing of Perrier water, 24 bottles, and there's, the 16-ounce bottles, whatever they are, 24 pack of that, and then we get the Smart Water Sport bottles. Anyway, I can barely lift those 2 cases one at a time off the shelf into my carriage, from the carriage to my car. Then once they're in the car, forget about it. I can't bring them into the house. And I just can't figure that dynamic out because I was carrying an almost 131 pounds on me as recently as Halloween last year. So, 10 months ago, I was carrying 131 pounds on me, and I can't barely lift a case of water. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. How was I carrying that weight around? How was I able to do it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm kind of babbling. So I just want to reply to one comment that someone made. Someone asked me if I would do a what I eat in a day video. And first of all, I don't know how to edit, which I'm going to try to figure out. But I didn't think this was a good week to do it anyway, since I only lost a little bit of weight. So I don't think this is a good week to do it. And I do basically eat the same thing every day, but I will try to do one in the near future and post that. And the other thing I want to talk about is September goals. And so for the month of September, so right now I'm down 130.8. So let's round that to 131. I'd like to have lost 137 by the end of September, so I'm going to try for that. So that's a little over, it's like 6.2 pounds. I'm going to shoot for that, which shouldn't be too bad. It's about 1.5 pounds a week. So let's see if we can get that done in September. I'm going to continue with my gratitude journal. I think I've only missed one night on it, and it's just a night where I just went to bed. I just totally zoned it out, went to bed. But the gratitude journal is extremely helpful. I'm going to continue with my morning meditation. I'm going to try to incorporate the exercise, which I did not do in August. I did not hit that goal. And I'm going to really butt kick the job search and really try to get that in high gear in the month of September so that I can land something soon. So, with that being said, I will say I hope you all have a great week. Stay the course, stay the course, stay the course. Those are the words of wisdom. They never fail us. Stay the course. And I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you next week. Peace and love to all.